Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Jesse at Open Source Owners. We're going to talk about coping skills today, and in the next set of videos, it'll be in a playlist that you can check out called Coping Skills. Check out this first video that we did in the series to give some framework to how we're thinking about coping skills. Today, we're going to be going over one of the most important daily coping skills. This is mental health awareness, coping skills for mental health. Let's get to it. First of all, coping skills exist. The whole reason that they work is to regulate your nervous system. We're talking about the fight and flight. We're talking about the freeze and dissociate, the part of your nervous system that gets triggered, reactive, the part of your nervous system that maybe was never taught properly how to regulate emotions. We all have issues with this at times. So a daily practice coping skill is just what you would think. It's something you would do daily to manage your nervous system, which includes your thinking patterns and includes your emotional ability to regulate. Okay, let's do it. This is the concentration meditation. You ready? Pick a focal point. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be your breath. Go ahead and tune into your breath right now. Do you notice it? Just the rise and the fall. Could be fast, could be slow. Doesn't matter. We're not trying to change the breath. We're just trying to pick a focal point. Could be a chair in front of you. Look at the chair. Don't let your eyes wander all over the place. Just sort of pick a spot. Could be a mantra. What's a mantra? Just a word or a phrase that you repeat. How about you try the word one? O-N-E. You could just say one and try to focus on the word and the syllables. One. Pick which of those three you prefer. Breath, visual, or mantra. Pick one of those now. Okay, we're ready. Phase 2. What do you do during this meditation? Now, some people don't like meditations. This one's super simple. This one's super beneficial to managing emotions. Hey, if you don't like meditation, it's okay. I understand. This one's for you, though. It's short, it's easy, it's different. You might actually like it. Okay, the instruction is every time during this meditation, and we'll just do 2 minutes of the meditation, every time all you have to do the meditation correctly is have a focal point, and then every time you have thoughts, label them thinking. So you can say that out loud, or you can say that in your head, thinking. That's it. And then return to the word one, or return to staring at the chair, or return to your breath. All right, let's begin. Sit comfortably in your chair. Keep your eyes open. Pick your focal point and observe it right now. We'll just do this for a couple minutes, no pressure. Even if you hate meditation, we're going to do this. It's going to be okay. And then I'm going to be quiet for 2 full minutes. We'll put on a timer here. And as you go, just notice any thought and label it thinking. Doesn't matter if it's a happy thought or a negative thought or a neutral thought. All right, that's it. We did 2 minutes of that. Not so bad, not so difficult. What did you notice? Was your mind aflutter? Was your mind like a monkey mind? Was it all over? Was it squirrel? Or was your mind very calm? Was it like a placid lake? Not a flaccid, but a placid lake. Let us know in the comments how that was for you. This concentration meditation is one of the best daily practice coping skills you could do because it helps regulate your stress response, but it also helps regulate intense emotions or triggering events. And we all need help when we get triggered. Does this work in the moment? Probably not. Why is this called a daily coping skill? Because if you practice it every day, you notice improvements over time. Let's talk strategy. All right, so how does the neuroscience of coping skills work? Well, check this out right here. 21 to 60 days. So practice this skill. If you're like, hey, cool, yeah, I like that. I could see how that would work. There's a ton of science behind it, but I got to try it in my own life to find out if it works, right? Practice it for 21 to 60 days before you say, hey, Jesse, that didn't work. Now, what's the importance of 21 to 60 days? You start to build neural networks in your brain. It starts to get easier. It starts to actually work. You start to notice benefits. 5 minutes or less. What am I talking about? Practice the skill if it's new to you for 5 minutes or less. There's a bunch of books written on the subject that's how you develop new neural pathways best is you don't do them in big chunks. You don't try to do 100 hours of meditation a day. You just do 5 minutes or less a day. The likelihood of you sticking to that practice exponentially rises if you're just doing 5 minutes a day for 21 days, 60 days, something like that. You get it? Stack it. What the hell stack it? Stack it just means this. Try to do your concentration meditation. If it's brand new to you, try to do it stack next to something you already do. So do you get up in the morning and you pee and you feed your dogs and you get your coffee? Well, then how about right at the end of the coffee, you do your meditation? You stacked it. When you get home from work, do you throw your keys on the table? Do you crack open a brewski and do you sit in front of the TV? How about you crack open a brewski, you drink it, you take 5 minutes or less and you do concentration meditation. Then you turn on the TV, you stacked it. All right, questions for you. Put them in the comments below. I would love to hear about them. What did you think of the concentration meditation? Can it help in terms of mental health? Let us know in the comments below. I definitely have noticed personal benefits from this when I do it. When I don't do it, guess what? I don't get the benefits. What do you think? And also, have you ever had success with meditations, aka noticed a benefit in your life? Alternatively, have you struggled with meditations? Well, let us know in the comments below. You're not alone. I would love to hear your experience. If you want the ultimate support in coping skills, consider joining the Home Mentorship program. This is a subscription service where, as you can see here, we run through the 4 main domains of mental health. We leave no stone unturned, and we talk about coping skills and why coping skills work all the time. Hint, there's not one coping skill that's right for everybody. You want to pick a small handful of coping skills, practice them until you don't need them anymore, and then get rid of them. We don't need coping skills to manage a healthy, successful life, but we might need them to get us to the place where we can manage our life and have ongoing personal development and mental wellness. Consider joining the Home subscription service. Click the link below to find out more. Here's some free ebooks I wrote for you. Check them out. And that was Mental Health Awareness, Coping Skills for Mental Health, where we talked about one of the best daily practice coping skills. This is not a coping skill you use in an emergency. This is something that you do on the daily, and it is the concentration meditation. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.